Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel today. My name is Kosi. In today's video I will share with you guys on how to make this 3-part corset. On our last tutorial I already shared the pattern drafting, so I'm going to leave a link on the description box so you go ahead and check it out if you wish to learn how to make the pattern drafting first. On today's tutorial is going to be only on how to sew this 3-part corset. As you can see, it's looking so beautiful and it's very fine on me. It's a back loops corset with a strap. So if this sounds like something you're interested to know, definitely keep on watching and let's get into today's video.
Two souls colliding. We shared the pieces of ourselves. It's perfect timing now. We fueled the flames, but we're still learning to trust,
Welcome back guys. So guys, I'm going to be using this two fabric. I have the plain one and I have this Ankara one. It's a leftover from the clothes I made for myself some time ago, so I'm going to use it for this tutorial you get. So what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to go ahead and arrange this piece. As you can see, this is from the last tutorial I told you guys about the pattern drafting. I will be using this Ankara for the two curves, the bony casing and the strap. Then I'll use this plain for the top, the background of the top you get. So guys, what you see me doing here is that I folded my fabric by two, the plain one. Right here I want to draft out the back pattern of this corset top. Do you get? On my last tutorial I only drafted the front pattern because I didn't have enough of paper to continue with the back, so that was why I didn't do the back. So right here I'm going to do the back first before I start sewing tips. Can you see what I'm doing? I just added 1 inch extra for the top length. I did the same thing on the first piece, that is the front piece you get. So it's very important you go ahead and watch this video so you understand what I'm doing here. You get? So right here I'm just sketching it out, and this is for my data. I have 2 inches and I divided it by 2. I marked 1 inch at both sides. So after doing this I am going to have to extend this line just like this. Just watch what I'm doing. Then after doing that I'm going to make a slant just like this. I believe you all know how to do this, you get. So I already done this on so many of my corset tutorial video. I already done this here, so if you don't understand what I'm saying, please look at what I'm doing. After extending this line like this, I noticed that I should have go up. You get, that is going to start from the up just like this, so I have to correct myself. Don't be confused. So this is what I did. I connected the lines to meet the other lines I marked, you get. So right here I'm done sketching it and I'm going to remove the front pattern paper right like this. I hold it with my pencil. I will just remove it like this. Then after that I'm going to just have to connect it to this other line, you get. So yeah, I marked 2 inches because I want the back neckline to come down a little bit, do you get. So if you want yours to be on the same length and height, you can decide to make a straight line just like that, but I want mine to come down a little bit. That's why I made my curve and I came down by 2 inches and made my curve. Do you get what I'm saying? So guys, after doing this, the next thing to do right now is to go ahead and cut this out, you get. So remember that it's a back loop, so there is no zip allowance. I just minus 2 inches from the folded parts and I cut it off just like this.
Party no vex for me. Say I never call you since, but I hope that you are well. I hope your market.
I'm done cutting the back, so right here I'm going to transfer the front pattern to the actual fabric. Right here I'm just going to go ahead and cut it out just like this. As you can see that I left space on the down part because I'm going to add 1 inch that I added on the back pattern, that is the length. So can you see what I just did? I just added it now. So the next thing to do right now is to go ahead and cut this. Remember I added half of an inch all the way around for the sewing allowance, do you get. So after doing this I spread the Ankara fabric. So right here I'm going to use it to cut out the core pattern with half of an inch extra seam allowance I just added to it. Do you get? So right here I'm done cutting. This is what I have. As you can see, I already went ahead to cut all of those things, and as you can see that my cup on the folded part, I did not add sewing allowance there. I just added sewing allowance on the down part, on the upper part, on the side part, not the folded part. Do you get? Can you see? So this other cup I added half inch all the way around, and I did the same thing on the other ones, just like this. After doing this, I am going to go ahead and cut the lining and the wording, and I'll also go ahead and iron it and stay on all the pieces I have here, so it will start firm. Do you get? So right here guys, I'm done doing this, and this is where I have. As you can see that I ironed my stay and the wording, I cut the wording and everything. Do you get? So right here I am just removing the pattern paper, and I also remove the cups and the lining. I'll just keep them aside, and I'll just work on the front piece first. Do you get? So what I did right now is to, I placed it right side facing each other. Then I use my pin to hold it in place right here. I'll just head over to my sewing machine, and I'll sew it with half of an inch. I will just sew it with half of an inch like this. And after I'm done doing this, I'll do the same thing here as well, and I'll be right back. So guys, this is what I'm talking about. Right here I went ahead to join it, as you can see, and I ironed it. Can you see that seam allowance is well ironed? Can you see? So right here I cut out this little piece, so I'm going to just use this as the boning casey. So right here I divided here by 2, and I marked whatever I have here. I marked it, and I did the same thing on the down part. I did the same thing on the down part guys, and then I use my ruler to make a straight line.
Party no vex for me. Say I never call you since, but I hope that you are well. I hope your market.
So guys, this place I'm chalked right here. I'm going to sew this here. This is my boning casing that I'm trying to create, and I'll do the same thing on the back piece. So this is the back. Remember that I removed 2 inches for the loops. So right here I just marked 4 inches like this, minus the 2 inches I removed. Right here guys, I went ahead to sew this my bony casing. I went ahead to make my bony casing, and this is what it came out to look like. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying, and I hope my explanations are not difficult. You get? So right here I'm done with the joining of the front piece. I'll just work on the crop. So to work on the crop, I'm going to join the first and the second crop like this, the right side facing each other, and I'll hold it with my pin, just like I'll just pin it down in place, and I'll do the same thing on the other piece. Join it like this and hold it with your pin. Then I'm going to sew it with half of an inch, and also go ahead and sew this under this other one on top of it. So right here guys, I'm done sewing, and this is what I have. As you can see that I have excess. So as you can see that I also make a notch on the cup area, the place I sewed on the cup, I made a notch. Can you see? So right here, if yours came out like this, just go ahead and trim it off. It came out excess because the plain fabric I'm using, it's somehow stretchy. That's why it came out like that. Do you get? So right here I'm done joining this cup. I will just bring the wording, and I'll do the same thing I did on the fabric, and I'll just do it on the wording. Then after doing it, I'll be right back. So I'll just show you guys how to do this. Just place it like this and sew, top stitch it just like this. Then this is what I have after I was done. The type of wording I'm making use of is the one that has shining at the back, the one that has gum at the back. You get? I like using that kind of wording because it helps me when I iron it with my cup, it sticks together, it's not going to remove. So this is what I'm talking about. As you can see that the shiny part, I place the shiny part on the back of the cup, that is the inside of the cup. So right here I just placed my ball and I'm going to go ahead and iron it out. So I'm done ironing it out, and this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's now gone just like this. So what I'm going to do right now is to fix it. So guys, this is my ball. You can go ahead and make this ball. I have a sewing tutorials on how to make this ball. Do you get? So you can go ahead and make it on your own, or you buy it from the market. Anyhow you choose to is totally fine. So guys, this is the two cups right here. I'm going to open the front piece and I will just go ahead and join it. So just take a good look at what I'm going to do right now. Just go ahead and join your cup just like this. Use your pin to hold it in place. Me, I am pinning mine. Then after pinning it, I'm going to sew it with half of an inch. Then I'll do the same thing on the other cup. I'll just head over to my sewing machine and sew it half of an inch. I'll repeat the same thing on this other cup right here. After fixing my two curves, this is how it looks like, and I also made notches around the curves. So after fixing yours, make sure you make your notches around the curves, so it's going to very relax. So right now I'm just placing it the right side facing each other. Now this is the back piece. I placed it the right side facing each other. So right here I want to go ahead and shape it out. Then after pinning it, now what I'm going to do is to shape it. Do you get? So I when I was drafting this on my last tutorial, I added 2 inches on the bust area, and I also added 2.5 inches on the waist area. So I'm going to use those inches I added then and shape it out. So guys, this is what I have after I was done shaping. As you can see, that it's looking so fine. I went ahead to trim out this excess on the seam allowance, so it's very relaxed. After doing this, I'll work on the lining. So I'm going to sew the lining and the crops together, and I also shaped it. As you can see, that this is how it looks like. So everything I did on the main fabric, aside the boning casing, I did it on the lining part. So I'll just go ahead and place it right side facing each other just like this, and I'll go ahead and sew the upper part with half of an inch. Then I'll be right back. So guys, right here I'm done sewing with half of an inch, and this is how it's looking. So right here I'm just going to go ahead and notch the neck part all the way around. Party no vex for me. Say I never call you since, but I hope that you are well. I hope your market. After notching, I'm going to go ahead and place my boning. I'm going to insert the boning. So right there, what I'm going to do is that if before you insert your boning, you're going to place your boning right there just like this and measure it to know the length you're going to cut out. As you can see, so this is mine. So I'm not going to cut out exactly at the end of the boning. So I just minus like half inch or 1 inch. Then I'll go ahead and fix the boning all the way around. After fixing this boning, I also went ahead to press it so it will be very relaxed. As you can see that the boning is now relaxed, so go ahead and press yours after you are done. So guys, this is the strap I'm talking about. Sorry I didn't show you guys how I fix this strap. I already have a sewing tutorial on how I fix this strap on one of my corset video, so you can go ahead and check those videos out if you don't know how to fix your strap. So I just have like 10 inches for the length of the strap. You get, that is what I have there. So what I'm going to do right now is to flip this over, and I'm going to go ahead and sew the down part of the top just like this. I hope I'm not being fast, guys. So guys, I'm done sewing it, and this is what I have. Can you see how it's looking? That is looking so fine. So I didn't sew this both side. As you can see, it's open, so I'm going to flip it over to the right side using the open side of the dress. Do you get? So right here guys, I'm done doing this, and the next thing I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to work with my hemming gum right now. As you can see that the top of the upper part of the lining, the top is popping out, the lining there is popping out, so I am going to use this hemming gum to hold it in place so it will not pop out where I wear the dress. So this is me trying to, gum it with my hemming gum. I just inserted the hemming gum and I give it a nice press using my iron, and after doing this other side, I'll just turn my top the other side, and I'll do the same thing here. As you can see, so this will help your corset not this will help the lining not to be popping out when you wear the top, do you get, or any dress you make, you get. So guys, this is how I am doing it. Then after doing that, I'm going to fold this both sides about half of an inch. I'm going to fold it inside, so I'll be fixing my loops there when I'm done.
Party no vex for me. Say I never call you since, but I hope that you are well.
After I was done ironing, this is what I have. As you can see that my lining is no more popping out. Everything now is very relaxed and it's good to go. So right here, I'm just going to go ahead and fix the loops. For fixing your loops, just go ahead and mark where you are going to insert those loops. For me, I'll just chalk it at upper part, and I'll just give 2 inches space, and I'll chalk another one, and I'll continue doing that until I get to the end of this dress. 2 inches space is what I left, do you get? Then I did the same thing on this other one. Go ahead and chalk it. After doing this, it's time to fix the loops, you get. So this is my bias. I already went ahead to sew it just like this, and right here I am going to go ahead and cut out these loops. So I'll just measure to 2 inches like this. I'll just cut out to 2 inches just like you see me doing. Just go ahead and do yours like this to 2 inches. Now it's time to fix the loops. After cutting my 2 inches brass, I'll just go ahead and place it. Can you see how I am placing it? Can you see how I'm holding it? Just place it like this, put it inside there, place it like this. You can use your pin to hold it in place. Continue doing this until you get to the end of this top. So guys, right here I went ahead to sew it, and this is what it looks like. As you can see that this top is looking so beautiful. So right here, this is the long loops. I'm going to just insert it. After inserting it, I am going to go ahead and tie it, and after tying it, you're going to see how it looks like. So I'll just wear it so you guys see how it looks like. So guys, this is how it looks like. Can you see that it's looking so beautiful? Can you see the back? The back is giving. Can you see how it's looking? It's looking so beautiful. This is the end of our today's tutorial, guys. So guys, if you love this video, please subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on my next one. Have a nice day. Bye. Goes like, ooh,